Ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, boys and girls, and non-binaries of all ages, it's time for another riveting episode of Hozay in Hollywood.
Hozay in Hollywood, exposing creeps in town who ain't so good. Where any no-talent hack with a big bulging sack used to be an overnight star. Where a drop of your drawers to studio whores used to get you prime seating in bars. Hozay in Hollywood. They say it's your body, do what you think you should. On his bedpost you're a notch, or kick him in the crotch if they claim they can make you a star. They say I'll make you famous, just open your anus, easy as driving a car. Ho! Ho! Hozay in Hollywood. I speak the truth, it really ain't so good. Despite the Me Too movement, it still needs improvement, even though Harvey's in jail. Piece of shit producers are still abusers, chasing their own piece of tail. Hozay in Hollywood, exposing creeps who ain't so good. So keep your knees together, enjoy this weather, but don't expect any change soon. There will be lots of auditions and changing conditions, and Alec Baldwin is still a buffoon. Ho! Ho! My name is Hozay Smith, and I kick ass.
From deep inside a condemned building here in Beverly Hills, welcome to another edition of Hozay in Hollywood, where political, social, and cultural satire collide with all the impact of a kick between the legs.
Yeah, with combat boots. You know, if somebody did it with like flip-flops or something,
Yeah.
you know, it wouldn't be that painful. And we're really not in a condemned building in Beverly Hills. We are in Beverly Hills, but it's a lovely studio.
It's just something to open the show with a little pizzazz.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yes, pizzazz.
Oh, okay.
That's Hozay.
That's the hammerhead.
And this edition of Hozay in Hollywood being brought to you by Benson Laboratories, makers of Coley-Troper. Have a hangnail? How about terminal cancer? Ask your doctor if Coley-Troper is right for you. Now, do not take Coley-Troper if you're allergic to it.
That's good advice.
Or any of its ingredients. Can cause projectile vomiting, bleeding eyeballs, St. Vitus dance.
That's better known as Sydenham's chorea.
Huh? What?
The medical term.
The medical term for St. Vitus dance?
Yes, Sydenham's chorea, yeah. One of my brothers, when I was growing up, he never had it, but he wanted to learn the steps.
That's terrible.
No.
No, it is. What does St. Vitus dance cause?
As I recall, Hammerhead, rapid, uncontrollable, involuntary jerking motions could last up to 2 to 3 months.
And one of your brothers?
Yeah, one of my brothers, you know, he never had it, but, you know, like I said, he
Wanted to learn the steps.
wanted to learn the steps.
Yeah. You know, we've overused our allotment of stupidity already, and the show's only 2 minutes old.
Well, yeah, that happens.
Anyway, so here we are, another situation, and you started telling me before we went on air.
Oh, yeah, what a week I had.
Yeah, you want to cut to the chase and edit it and condense the story and tell us?
Yeah. As you know, one of the things I'm trying to do is get the National Jock Itch Foundation charity up and running.
That's it, yeah. You're hoping to find a cure.
Well, no, we're hoping to raise enough money to build a magnificent headquarters in Beverly Hills with, as I've said on numerous occasions,
Here we go.
Italian marble floors.
Yeah. Just get to it.
So, All right, so we got kicked out of, where the hell?
Starbucks.
Starbucks. We got kicked out of Starbucks, and now our temporary headquarters is at a Jack in the Box in Santa Monica.
That's the one on the corner of Lincoln and Santa Monica Boulevard?
Yeah, about 8 blocks from the beach.
All right, sure, continue.
All right, yeah, so anyway, I was there this week, and I'm having, I don't know what they call it, a Jumbo Junior Jack.
Jumbo Junior?
I don't know what they called it, but something with Jack. It was a cheeseburger, fries.
Yeah, we don't need to know what you ate. You're having lunch.
I'm having lunch there, and I notice a car pulls in, S-Class Mercedes.
Okay.
And 2 really well-dressed people get out of the car, and they're walking in.
Okay, not that unusual so far.
Well, it's a $120,000 car.
Yeah.
The guy is wearing a Xenia suit. The woman looks more expensive than any woman should allow to look. So they walk in, and I notice, and I start looking around, and they walk over to me. They said very quietly, they said, "Are you Hozay Smith running for governor?" I corrected them. I said Gubernor.
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah. So I nodded in the affirmative as a little ketchup kind of dripped from...
We don't we don't need to know the details. They asked you if you were you, and you confirmed that.
Yeah. So they said, "We'd like to speak with you. Can we sit down?" So I said, "Sure." Wipe my mouth on my sleeve because I think there was a little mustard there.
We don't need the... Come on, just get to it.
So they said to me, "We'd rather not disclose who we are at the moment, but we very much want to speak to you about your bid for California's highest office." So I said, "All right, I'm listening." And comes to find out, they are with the political party, the cocktail party.
Cocktail party.
Yeah.
I've never heard of never heard of a political party. The cocktail party.
Well, they keep a low profile, but they are very, very committed.
To what?
Drinking.
Yeah, like I didn't see that one coming.
No, they said, "We enjoy partying. We believe in, being careful. We don't want to, be fall-down drunks. But at the same time, we believe in showing ourselves a good time."
Obviously, if they're well-dressed, driving a $120,000 S-Class Mercedes, they have the money to be able to do that.
Yeah, they're self-sufficient, but they believe that, that's how it should be.
That you should show yourselves a good time.
Yeah, regardless of, your income.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, so they said, "We're interested in having you be our candidate for
Governor. All right. We're not going to go through this again, are we?
We might, Hammerhead. I'm committed to redefining the term because in the senatorial election, you run for Senate.
Yeah, I know.
Congressional election, you run for Congress. So in the gubernatorial election, damn it.
He's down boy.
Yeah. Gubernatorial election, you run for governor.
So how did it go?
Well, they said, "We're having a meeting on Thursday night. We'd like for you to come and meet some of our folks."
If this is a cocktail party and you're talking about people in a Mercedes and well-dressed, they've got money.
Yes.
And at the moment,
I don't have any.
Your campaign is lacking on money.
Yeah. Have no money for TV commercials, billboards, bus cards.
Bus cards?
Yeah, it came up in conversation. Somebody said, we should have some bus cards.
Okay, so did you go to the meeting?
I did, yes, and I met with about a dozen members of the cocktail party. And they said to us, "Look, we think you're a game changer."
No kidding.
Yeah. They said, "We admire that you can elevate wasting taxpayers' dollars to an art form."
They said this.
Yeah. They also said, "We believe that they will teach your tactics at every business school in America."
No kidding.
Yeah. So here I am at this meeting, and, we're talking, and they're banging down the liquor.
Well, cocktail party, sure. I imagine that's what they would do. Do they have any political stances?
They got a few, but...
It doesn't sound like it was a priority.
No, they were...
Cocktailed.
Yeah, they had a mixologist, somebody who really knew what they were doing, put it together.
So how did the meeting go? What did you say?
Well, I'm hesitant to leave my current political party because, they've backed me for the longest time.
Longest time?
Yeah.
So how did you leave it?
Well, I told them that I would think about it, and they they said to me, look, we believe that the right candidate could unite this state.
Really?
Yeah. I said an invasion of space aliens couldn't unite this state. And, they reminded me, they said, look, the government never runs out of money.
Good point.
Oh, it's an excellent point.
So now what happens?
Now I got to do some thinking because also I had a chance to look at the competition.
Yeah, here in the state of California, there will be a runoff in June of every candidate that's on the ballot that wants to be on the November ballot. And they only pick two. They don't pick one from each party. They pick the two highest. And as of today, as here we are, first weekend in March, I'm not making this up, two Republicans are actually leading the field of all the candidates.
Yeah, well, we still got some time to go.
But I did pull down the list of declared candidates for the 2026 California gubernatorial election as printed by Wikipedia.
Yes.
And let's see, you got the former U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services, Xavier Becerra.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, he'd like to be governor.
Governor.
Yeah, Zoltan Istvan.
Who?
Zoltan Istvan. He's the founder of the Transhumanist Party.
Oh, yeah.
Heard of it?
No.
It says here he was the Libertarian candidate for governor in 2018 and the Republican candidate for president in 2020.
Yeah, I must have missed that.
Yeah, I think he did, yes. I've seen commercials recently for a guy by the name of Matt Mahan. He's the mayor of San Jose. He is running on the fact that crime is down in San Jose. Former U.S. representative from California's 47th Congressional District, Katie Porter.
Oh, the porker.
She's a big girl, and sadly, though, she's nasty.
She's the one that...
Yeah, swore at her, get out of my shot, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see who else. Tom Steyer. He's a billionaire. He's running on the Democrat side. He also ran for president in 2020.
I've seen his commercials, and he said he's going to reduce electric bills by 25%.
I remember him saying that.
Yeah, well, unless he plans to take over the electric company, which last time I saw was a private entity, not going to be able to do it.
Yeah, it's just a guy with too much money and bored to tears and going about his business. Donald Trump's favorite rep from California, Eric Swalwell.
Oh, that guy's an ass.
Yeah. This is the guy that...
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. He was being interviewed on television live, and he farted on the air.
That's the same guy. Betty Yee, she's the California Democratic Party vice chair since 2021.
Yeah. She'd like to be governor. And people in hell would like ice water.
All right, so those are the major Democrats. The Republicans, one of the guys that is leading at the moment is Riverside County Sheriff Coroner Chad Bianco.
Yeah, I've seen that. He's the sheriff and the coroner?
Well, that's what it says here. He's the sheriff-coroner.
All right, so he goes out and he arrests the people, and then when they're dead, he cuts them open?
I can see how you would come to that conclusion, but I have no idea. I don't know. So I'm working from the list here. And the other guy that apparently is leading the pack here, Steve Hilton. He's a political commentator, former advisor to UK Prime Minister David Cameron back in 2010.
That guy's really conservative. I find it hard to believe that he could, be elected governor here in California.
Yeah. Let's see. The Green Party, Butch Ware. He's an associate professor and nominee for vice president in 2024. He's running. So you got the Green Party, you got the Libertarian Party, the Peace and Freedom Party. Ramsey Robinson, he's a school social worker.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got a shot.
And then there's some folks here with no party preference and yourself.
Yeah.
You have pledged to take graft, corruption, and bribery out of the back smoke-filled rooms of politics.
Correct.
And put it in the governor's office.
Yes.
Where it belongs.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
So you know where I stand.
Uh-huh.
Like here I am.
Yeah.
There I go.
Yeah. Here I am, there I go. What does that mean?
Well, as we talked about it, I'm going to use taxpayers' money show myself a good time.
What else happened this past week? I think on last week's show you said you were going to interview some folks, potential store-bought friends.
Yes, Hammerhead, yeah. As you know, when I go off and spend hard-earned taxpayers' dollars, I need to take a bunch of people with me, an entourage. Mm-hmm. These are people that will laugh at my jokes, cater to my every need, laugh at my jokes.
We just said laugh at your jokes.
Well, I like a good audience.
Whether the joke is funny or not.
You got that right.
So how did that go?
I interviewed a lot of people, a lovely couple from Sherman Oaks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, very, very nice. They took me to dinner at Mastro's in Beverly Hills.
Beautiful place.
Yeah. And when I go, I always order the Wagyu beef steak.
Probably the most expensive thing on the menu.
Oh, yeah. And I order a lot of food to go so that, when the bill comes.
Yeah.
And for 3 people, they're looking at $700.
They must want to be hangers-on really bad.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm going to need sycophants, ass-kissers, yes men and women.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to hear no?
No, not really, no. Because when I'm, when I'm in charge and people are saying to me, maybe you should do this or maybe you should do that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to tell them, no, that's not in the cards. Here's what I'm doing. And they're going to say, oh, that's great. Yeah, that's what I would do too.
Ass kissers.
The ass kissers.
All right, so a couple from Sherman Oaks, they're candidates?
Yeah, and the other thing that I'm thinking about is that when I finally do choose,
How many people do you think are going to be in this entourage?
At least 8.
8?
Yeah, at least 8. But no more than, let's say, 15, because, at that point, then it's hard to control.
Hard to control.
Yeah, so, somewhere more than 8, less than 15.
All people?
Oh, everybody that's, again, laugh at my jokes, ass kisser, sycophants. I like saying that word.
Yeah, apparently so, yeah.
Sycophants.
And if you thought that story was stupid, you ain't heard nothing yet.
So how did you leave it with the folks at the cocktail party?
Well, it's a little hard to say, Hammerhead.
Yeah?
They were, what's the right word? Sloshed.
They'd all had too much to drink?
Much too much to drink. Some of them were passed out on the couch. A few people on the floor.
Doesn't really sound like your kind of group.
Oh, au contraire, mon frère. They've got money. Mm-hmm. They have power. Mm-hmm. And I'd like to have money and power.
So you told them...
Well, I told them, I would think about it, sleep on it. But again, by the time I left, most of them, were passed out.
And this is a weeknight?
This was a weeknight.
It doesn't reflect really well.
No, I would agree. Too much consumption of anything, especially alcohol.
Yeah.
Not good. The good thing is they all put their keys in a fishbowl. Mm-hmm. They have Uber on speed dial.
Okay, all right, so that worked. So you're gonna think about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about working with them, and in the meantime, I'm just kind of chilling.
What does that mean?
Well, I'm home.
Yeah. Did you work as the Hollywood Gigolo this week?
No, I did have a couple of appointments, but they had to be rescheduled.
Okay.
So, it's because their filthy rich husband has to be away on business. Mm-hmm. And apparently...
All right, we get it. So they're rescheduled.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how did you spend your day?
Spent a lot of time on the computer watching YouTube videos.
No kidding.
Yeah. I started by watching the real-life courtroom dramas.
Yeah.
Where they bring the perp in.
The who?
The perpetrator.
Yeah. Okay.
And sometimes they're in an orange jumpsuit. Mm-hmm. But they're handcuffed. And, the judge goes through this whole thing. They've pleaded guilty. Sometimes they have a prearranged plea to, move things along.
Uh-huh.
And Other times, the judge just goes, 25 years. And at that point, I almost jump out of my chair. And, glad that I'm not the guy that's going away for 25 years.
Yeah, that's not something you really want to do.
So I started watching courtroom videos.
Yeah.
But then I got suckered into cops.
Cops.
Yeah. It's they do like a simple stop. Mm-hmm. Like a taillight might be out. And they just want to stop the person, very friendly, give them a ticket, tell them to have it fixed, and move on their way.
Uh-huh.
But, that doesn't work out that way.
Yeah, what happens?
Well, the driver starts giving them a hard time. No, I'm not giving you my license. No, why did you stop me? They'll ask like 15 times. And the cop tells them 15 times, and then they keep asking.
Mm-hmm. They try and take control of the situation.
Which is what they do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, cop says, roll the window down, and they say, no, I'm afraid. And then the cop smashes the window.
Mm-hmm.
I love that part.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Cop says, look, roll the window down. I'm going to break open the window.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't. And then they start smashing the window, and the person inside starts yelling and screaming. Yeah.
I think you would too.
No, it would never get to that point. If a cop gave me a lawful order,
mm-hmm.
I'm going to follow it.
Yeah, which is by all means, the smart thing to do. You work it out afterwards, but certainly you follow everything that a police officer does, because in the end, they're going to control the situation. They'll get help, and before you know it, a busted taillight, and suddenly you have 6 police officers around your car.
Yeah. And so then at that point, the driver goes, "I'm not getting out." They open the door and they pull them out.
Mm-hmm.
I love that part too.
You do?
Yeah. So now they're down on the ground, screaming and kicking and.
You really love that part.
Oh, it gets better.
Gets better.
Yeah, they finally, they cuff them, and then they get them into the police car, and that was great.
Mm-hmm.
But my favorite,
yeah,
is when they don't cooperate, and they get the police dog.
Oh, the canine.
Yeah, the canine. Yeah. So sometimes, like, somebody get out of the car and they think they can run away.
Mm-hmm.
So as they're running away, let the police dog go, and the dog grabs onto them.
Mm-hmm.
And Perp is lying on the ground going, "Ah, ah!"
Yes. Yeah. What is it about the screaming of people that really...
Oh, Hammerhead, I got to tell you.
On microphone.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I love that part.
Uh-huh. So you love watching canines grab onto...
Yeah, like a soup bone.
Uh-huh.
And then the cop comes over, and they're still screaming, and the dog is like, rah, 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 rah. And the Perp is on the ground screaming. Yeah, just great.
Uh-huh. You love that.
Yeah. When I'm governor,
mm-hmm.
We're going to have more canine units.
More.
Yeah. Whether they're trained or not. The dog pounds and all these rescue places, they got plenty of German Shepherds.
Mm-hmm.
So every cop should have a German Shepherd,
mm-hmm.
trained or not.
Well, training is highly preferable, don't you think?
Yeah, but, all it needs to do is just say to the dog, go get him, and the dog goes right there.
Well, you have to train the dog. The dog, if you have an untrained dog and a suspect gets out of the car and they run away, the dog could run in the other direction.
Oh, yeah.
Never thought of that.
No, apparently not.
Uh-huh, apparently not. That's great.
So, and then, one of the things, when I was at the cocktail party,
mm-hmm.
they said, look, if you don't win the election,
mm-hmm. you have to be elected. You have to be one of the top 2 at this primary in June, or they're going to have to write your name in.
Yeah, we talked about this in other shows.
Well, I'm just reminding you that's you want to be in charge. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, no, I know. But somebody said to me, look, if you're not elected, maybe what you should do is just assume A title.
Sounds more like you should assume the position, as the cops say.
Well, yeah, that's an option as well.
So what are they suggesting?
Well, a woman who had far too much to drink, but she was a fun drunk.
Fun drunk.
Yeah. She said to me, maybe you should think about, naming yourself royalty.
Royalty.
Yeah.
We don't have royalty here in this country.
Well, yeah, not yet.
What?
Well, I looked into it a little bit, and they have a lot of different titles.
Like king?
Yeah, well, king would be the top. I don't know if I could be the king. It's good to be the king,
As Mel Brooks would say.
yeah. But you got king,
Yeah.
then prince, duke,
Okay.
earl, Duke of Earl.
All right. All right.
Do you know that song?
That's an old song, yes. Gene Chandler from my disc jockey days, yes. Early, I played it as an oldie, probably early 60s.
Yeah. Duke.
All right. So you got king, prince, duke,
Yeah, earl,
okay. What else?
count, and viceroy.
Viceroy. That's a cigarette, isn't it?
Could be.
So what do you think?
I don't know. So if somehow, I'm struck by lightning and I'm not catapulted into California's highest elected office, I could appoint myself like Duke.
Duke Smith?
Duke Smith. What?
Just, we exceeded our stupid quotient about 2 minutes into the show, and now here we are towards the end, and it's through the roof.
Yeah. Well, we borrowed into next week's stupidity allotment.
Yeah. All right. So was that it with the cocktail party?
A couple of things. They we had an interesting conversation. The old saying in Las Vegas, the advertising. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And that's true, unless of course you kill somebody and then leave.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
Yeah. At which time, of course, they'll find you, catch you, and bring you back. Face a jury of your peers. So we settled that pretty quickly. Which reminded me of my days back when I was the openly and lovably corrupt mayor of Fagaria.
That's where you got your political start.
Yes. I began as the openly and lovably corrupt mayor of Fagaria on the East Coast on the highway. There are many signs that warn of quick-forming, low-lying weather patterns.
That's a fog area.
That's correct. And I just insisted that when it said fog area, there was really Fagaria, and it was this next exit. So, and the way that it worked is that when fog rolled in,
yeah, it got very foggy in the Northeast. Sure, when we're where we're originally from.
Yeah. So when the fog rolled in. That's when myself and my cohorts would go to work. We'd get as much graft, corruption, and bribery money as we could. The fog lifted. We ran like hell.
Didn't want to get caught.
No. Waited for the next fog. Now, while I was there, these TV shows, the Real Housewife shows.
Yeah.
You ever seen them?
Not really. No. Not my thing. I guess they're very popular, but they have Real Housewife shows from all over the country.
Well, we had our own, and we had the Real Housewives of Fagaria.
I don't recall that.
Yeah, no, we did.
Real.
Yeah, I was executive producer of Real Housewives of Fagaria.
Most of them, I mean, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they're all rich and beautiful.
Yeah.
What was your show like?
Mostly white trash trailer park bitches and sluts.
Yeah, I think I would have remembered that.
No. Well, I don't know.
Is that what they were?
Yeah. Smoking, drinking, swearing.
I don't remember the show on television. Was it on cable? One of What are the main carriers?
No, it was public access.
Public access.
Yeah, yeah.
Usually you don't get much of an audience because that's just a local cable operation.
Yeah, they just, broadcast to a couple of local cities.
Uh-huh. How many episodes?
Not many.
Uh-huh.
But, it's pretty much all the same. They'd get together in somebody's trailer.
Yeah.
And drink, smoke, swear.
Uh-huh.
Occasionally there'd be some hair pulling, but for the most part...
Most part it was just...
drinking, smoking, and swearing.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm surprised that it wasn't picked up by a major network.
Yeah, me too.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next governor...
That's Gubernor.
Governor of California, Hozay Smith.
The following is a paid political announcement.
California voters have been taking the pipe up the ass now for decades. Sideways. The bullet train to nowhere is going nowhere. Billions of dollars pissed away by your political leaders you elected. The fires in the Palisades last year destroyed over 10,000 structures because your elected officials had more important things to do than to protect you. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass had to fly off to some third world country in Africa at taxpayers' expense for a wedding, and Governor Gavin Newsom was too busy picking out the drapes for when this dirtbag thinks he's going to move into the Oval Office. I'm Hozay Smith, surprise party candidate for governor here in California. Stop electing people who claim they care about you when in fact they don't. I'm the only candidate that will tell you that I don't care and mean it. Elect a candidate that will tell you the truth. I'll spend your hard-earned taxpayers' dollars showing myself and my store-bought friends a great time and then report back about it. We'll have our own YouTube channel where you can see the corruption take place live in real time as it happens. You deserve to hear about the wonderful times me and my group had at your expense. Together, we shall revel in those good times and then tell you how we're going to continue to have a great time at taxpayers' expense. Sure, cost of living here in California is insane. Food prices, gas prices, taxes, rent, insurance, all a huge problem. Elect me governor and I'll show you how little I care and how much of a good time I'm going to have at your expense. In short, I'm the only candidate telling you the truth. So what's it gonna be? Elect some smiling professional politician who will deny that they will lie, cheat, and steal your hard-earned taxpayers' dollars? Or someone who will tell you up front that he's going to cheat and steal your hard-earned taxpayers' dollars? I'm Hozay Smith, and I approve this message.
So a couple of weeks ago, you told us about a raffle to try and raise money for your National Jock Itch Foundation charity.
Yeah. And, we initially had first prize. There were 3 prizes.
They were, that's what I recall you saying, 3 prizes.
Yeah. We've had to alter the grand prize because...
as I recall, the grand prize was 10 days to any exotic location of your choice.
Yeah. So we had to make a slight alteration to that first prize.
And now?
Now it's 10 days at Rahway, New Jersey.
What happened to all the exotic locations?
We found out we couldn't afford it and still, make money. After all, that's what the
well, it's a raffle is for.
Raffle is for to make money and bring things in.
All right, so first prize is no longer 10 days in an exotic location of your choice. It's now
10 days, Rahway, New Jersey.
Isn't that where a major state prison is?
Yeah. Okay.
Why Rahway?
Well, we wanted someone to get cross country, and that's the best answer that I have.
Across country.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have sent them to Florida, someplace nice. Stupid. You're sending them to New Jersey?
New Jersey.
Well, I don't have great encouraging words for you on that as far as making money is concerned. Second prize was?
So the second prize was a set of steak knives.
Yeah. And I remember the third prize.
Well, we had to make a change there.
A change?
Yeah.
As I recall, third prize was a lap dance from your mother.
Yeah.
And now what?
Well,
I'm surprised that you got your mother to agree. Your mother has gotten on in years, and, you're asking the old girl to shake that thing on somebody's lap as a third prize. I would have thought that you could have done better than that.
you'd think.
But I thought it was gracious of your mom to offer.
Well, that's part of the problem, too, Hammerhead.
What's that?
My mother said to me at one point, she said, if I can ever help you, I'm always willing to try.
Okay.
And so I just, automatically.
You didn't ask your mother about doing a lap dance as the third prize?
Never came up.
Never came up?
No.
So she doesn't know that she's third prize?
Not yet.
That's awful. I can't believe that you would abuse your mother this way. So you're going to call her up and tell her, oh, by the way, you have to give somebody a lap dance as a third prize?
Yeah. So I'm not sure how that's going to go over.
Yeah.
And, if she says no, then, we'll just make it a cash prize of like, I don't know, $7.
$7 cash.
Yeah. You can either get a lap dance from my mother or $7 in cash.
Yeah.
What?
No, I don't know where to go with that.
Well, there is nowhere to go.
I'm surprised that you didn't at least check with your mother first before offering that she was going to be providing a lap dance to a third prize winner.
Yeah, well, it's kind of the way my family's always operated, so I thought, why change now?
Okay. Next week, Dead Lewis, British preppy punk rock and roller, and his band Pus, Mucus, and Phlegm will join us live here in the studio.
Yeah. They got a great song. You remember that song, My Sharona?
Vaguely.
Yeah. Well, they got a song.
Here we go with the reverb.
Yeah. They got a song. Instead of going My Sharona, they're doing Ayatollah.
Oh, okay.
Boom, ba dum da dum da ba 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 Ayatollah.
That's the guy that's dead.
Yeah, he's mort. As my Italian friends would say.
Yeah. Maybe we should wrap this up, go to our closing theme song, wish everyone well, and thank them for hanging with us. If you'd like to drop us a note, of course, we would love to hear from you. Here's our address. It's Chris and Hozay. Hozay, of course, Hozay. Chris and Hozay at gmail.com. Hozay's autobiography is also available online for sale.
At reasonable and popular prices.
Yeah. The name of the book, Corruptus Politicus, A Shallow Man's Guide to Wealth, Cheap Celebrity, and Self-Importance in a Politically Correct World. The hard copy is available directly from Lulu, Lulu.com, and you can download a version at either Amazon.com or BarnesandNoble.com.
Yeah. It's a great read. That's mostly true. It's my life story.
You are, I'm not sure that I'd say you're a fascinating individual, but certainly above average in the interest level.
Oh, yeah, I got a million of them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready to wrap things up.
What else?
No, I'm ready. I'm ready to bring it home. Let everybody know. La 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 la. Here we go. Hail to the thief. He loves graft. He loves corruption. While I'm in office, show myself good time. Have lots of friends who only like me 'cause I'm famous. All paid for by the taxpayers of California. This is Hozay Smith, surprise party candidate for the office of Gubernor, California. Vote for me. I'll spend your dough, show myself a good time, and whatever else.
Whatever else.
Whatever else.
Hozay in Hollywood is written and performed by Jack Camarda. It is executive produced by Ron Osborne.
Oh, yeah. Osbo. Yeah, frickin' A, Bubba.
Settle down.
Just, can't do it, Hammerhead. Can't do it.
We'll see you next week.